Such action may inflame the situation and certainly cause more folks to come here and add to the protest, and we don't want to risk additional conflict. It is important to remember that we cannot ask our police services to risk the safety of all involved. Even in these circumstances, police services must consider the consequences of all of their actions and ensure that the safety of the public, including the protesters, are not put at risk. Police actions must be calculated and appropriately balanced. And at this time, our focus is on maintaining security and de-escalating the situation as much as possible. But make no mistake, our community will not tolerate this level of disruption for long. In a democracy, everyone has the right to protest peacefully. It's part of what makes Canada great. But the economic and social harm that these protests are having here in Windsor, in Ottawa, and across Canada is quite significant. The resolution to this will require a whole-of-government approach, with leadership required from Ottawa and Queen's Park to bring down the temperature and resolve these protests peacefully.
As of this morning, there are approximately 50 to 75 vehicles in the area and approximately 100 protesters. The situation is very fluid and we are continually assessing. Northbound traffic on Huron Church Road from Tecumseh Road West is blocked off. Please control this intersection and at this time are not allowing any traffic flow. The Ambassador Bridge can be accessed from Wyandotte Street. Southbound traffic into Canada is shut down, and this includes the exit from the bridge and access south of College Avenue. We have one lane open southbound on Huron Church Road for emergency vehicle access. Demonstrators are not interfering with traffic traveling east or west on College Avenue or Tecumseh Road and are cooperating at this time to allow emergency response capabilities for the City of Windsor. To reiterate, east and westbound traffic on College Avenue and Tecumseh Road is open for vehicular traffic. I cannot comment on specifics in regards to our operational plan, but I can tell you that our goal is to open all lanes of traffic on Huron Church Road. In order to do that, we are taking a diplomatic approach and attempting to negotiate a safe and sustainable resolution. I realize this is an emotional time for many and urge everyone involved not to jeopardize public peace or participate in purposely illegal events. To those engaged in the protest, we implore you to continue to speak with our officers on the ground. Impromptu road closures and walking demonstrations by the protest groups will hinder emergency response and will jeopardize those who need assistance. It is essential we have first responder access to the West End. I have heard from many business owners and citizens, and I too share your concerns. Understand that the Windsor Police Service respects the rights of Canadians to exercise their freedom of expression and peaceful assembly. However, I can assure you that the Windsor Police Service will not tolerate illegal or disorderly behavior, and we will investigate any criminal acts in accordance with legislative responsibilities. Our officers will resort to the level of intervention necessary to ensure the safety of the public and to maintain peace, order, and public security. The proper use of police discretion is a valid and appropriate approach to de-escalating situations. This should not be confused with a lack of enforcement. Throughout the pandemic, our officers have exercised this discretion when dealing with other unlawful activity relating to government mandates. In those instances, officers identified responsible parties at the scene and enforced the law by arresting or ticketing offenders when a lower risk opportunity presented itself.